Good morning, Knicks Nation. Today is Monday. It is the 6th day of November 2023. I hope you enjoyed your weekend and that your weekend was safe and healthy, and that your family was also safe and healthy, and that the needs of you and your family in terms of food, shelter, clothing, as well as health was being met this weekend and today. Blessings upon those that work in the healthcare field and the first responders also, who save lives every day, and those that make deliveries for our convenience, and those that pick up garbage to keep places clean and disease free. Double blessings on the men and women out here trying to help rescue, deliver, and recover teenagers and children, victims of child molestation and pedophilia. People who are also victims of prostitution, child prostitution, child pornography, human trafficking, and sex slavery. Double curses on the perpetrators of these things, the profiteers of these things, and the perverts that create the industries. Finally, double blessings on the homeless. Nearly 600,000 men, women, and children homeless in the United States of America and millions around the world in similar or worse conditions. Blessings upon them, for theirs is the kingdom. Tonight, there's scheduled to be a basketball game at Madison Square Garden. The New York Knicks will be playing the Los Angeles Clippers at MSG at 7:30 this Eastern Time tonight. The New York Knicks are 2-4. The Clippers are, what are the Clippers right now? The Clippers are 3-2 under Ty Lue. The Clippers are 3-2. The New York Knicks are 2-4. The Knicks obviously would love to get a win here. RJ Barrett is questionable. He practiced yesterday, but Thibodeau, of course, you got to see how the knee feels this morning. You see, so he practiced yesterday. Tib said everything was fine. He had no limitations. And so what you're hoping is he wakes up this morning and he's ready to go and he's not have any discomfort. That being the case, that's good. The Clippers team just acquired, as we all know now, most people know, James Harden. Their starting five basically reads like an all-NBA team, except for Zubac. They got Zubac is 26 years old. That's their five-man. But Kawhi Leonard, age 32, all-NBA, multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year, two-time champion. Paul George, multiple-time all-NBA, all-defense, 33 years old. James Harden, MVP, multiple-time All-NBA, assist leader, scoring leader, 34 years old. Russell Westbrook, 35 years old in a couple of days. He'll be 35 next week. MVP, multiple-time All-NBA, scoring leader, triple-double machine. So basically, they have four of their starting five are like guys that have probably been on All-NBA teams multiple times together. So, James Harden is the newest addition. And James Harden made a statement that I found very interesting. He said, they asked him about being in a system or playing in Tyronn Lue's system. And he said, he's not a system guy. He is the system. I hope he actually believes that because a few years ago, he scored 61 at Madison Square Garden one year. Just was unstoppable, you know. And this is the league, so you're going to have players that are offensively unstoppable. In fact, all of these guys, at some point in their careers, though not now, at some point in their careers were unguardable. All of them. Westbrook, Harden, Leonard, George. At some point in their careers, you know, in their primary years, they were unguardable. Now it's not quite like that. Harden is weak on defense. Westbrook can hit a jump shot. Kawhi and Paul George get hurt often, but when they play, they're playing at all-star status level. So we never know what we're going to get. I'm hoping that Harden comes out trying to be the 61-point Madison Square Garden James Harden tonight. Because if he does that, the Knicks will win the game. Because he'll alienate the rest of his guys. If Westbrook doesn't get any time, see, Westbrook could hit jump shots if he gets in a flow, sort of like Julius. Okay, but if he doesn't get any shots, he's not going to hit nothing. So this is going to be interesting to see. The Knicks, and this is what I'm believing. See, the Knicks, the guys like Quentin Grimes, Jalen Brunson, RJ Barrett, Emmanuel Quickly, Josh Hart, they're not going to be deferring to the legends of these guys. They're not. They're going to come out trying to destroy them. And you hope that's the case. The Knicks have some young lions, and you're hoping that those young lions, Tibbs going to let them go, and they're going to roar today. That's what you want. Nobody's going to be deferring to them. It's like last week when Donovan Mitchell came to New York and everybody was asking about being in New York again, blah, blah, blah. And he said, listen, we need a win. That's all he want. He want to talk about being in New York. He want to talk about pleasantries. We need to win. That's what the Knicks are. I'm not saying that should be there too. I'm telling you, I think that's going to be there too. They're going to come out. We need to win. Randall's going to be thinking, I need to get going. I don't care against who. I need to get going. Okay. RJ said, I need to pick up where I left off. You know, Mitch Rob said, I need to dominate the offensive glass. They're all going to be on a mission today. Okay. So I like our chances. Can't guarantee a win against a team with such talent. You know, this is, even though they owe, this is high level talent. And so, you know, you can't guarantee no win against them. This is the league. But I like our chances. Even though I don't like playing in Madison Square Garden in these situations, the Knicks don't play as well at Madison Square. It would have almost been better if they played in LA. But I still like our chances. I don't know what to expect except what I just said. Like Harden can't guard anybody. So I'm going to expect, the only thing I'm really going to expect is that Harden is going to be guarding Grimes. And they're going to, and then, so the rest of it, Westbrook will be guarding Brunson. Leonard will be guarding Julius, so on and so forth. Zubac is going to be guarding Mitch Robinson. And of course, you're going to have Paul George guarding RJ Barrett. Other than that, I don't know what to expect. I just want the Knicks to play their game. Move the basketball, get the offense, defensive rebounds, play tight defense, stay on the string. One thing about the Clippers so far in the short season, they have been shooting the three ball at a high level, especially Leonard, Westbrook, believe it or not, and Paul George. All of them are shooting either in the 40% or even higher range on the 3-point earlier this season. So we have to guard the 3-point line, which is where Brunson comes in, which is where, of course, Grimes comes in, which is where RJ comes in, and then of course you're going to have your guys coming off the bench with Dante and Emmanuel quickly, so on and so forth. So they got to guard the 3-point line today. I'm not as worried about them hurting us on the boards. I feel like the Knicks being a top 3 rebounding team in the league, Mitchell Robinson being the number 1 offensive rebounder in the NBA, I think that's going to continue. We just need them to stay together, stay focused, stay composed. You know, unlike Knicks Nation, they need to stay composed and bring this thing into the fourth quarter and give yourself a chance to win. I think they could do that. Again, if RJ is feeling good, if he's over this soreness in his knee, I like our chances a lot because he's been really good this year. He's obviously been an X factor. Julius Randle, I'm gonna tell you something. It may not be tonight, it may be tonight. But at some point before game 20, because you got to give the Knicks 20 games to get themselves together, he's going to explode. At some point, he's going to go off. Okay? And it's going to be just like Brunson did Friday, 45 or something. He's going to explode. It may be tonight. I don't know. But if it is tonight, we're going to have a good night. Y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy your day. We'll see you at 7:30. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Shalom.